Okay, now what we've been doing so far is all that TypeScript we've been compiling into JavaScript. We've been running it in Node.js. Now we're going to run that same script from the last lesson, but in the browser. So we'll need a HTML page for that. So we're going to create a new file called foo.html and copy this script into it. So copy that to clipboard. In the left here, in the project, create a new file and call it foo.html, like that. Now in there, Control V to paste, Control S. Now it's a very minimal HTML. It has a CSS style. It loads our JS that we've compiled, and I'll add some more code to the JavaScript that will find this div with the ID root and place in that some content. Okay, so foo.ts, go right down to the bottom. I'm going to create a new variable called root. So const root equals document.get element by ID root. Okay, so that is going to find something in my HTML document there called root, and that's it, ID root. Also, this document get element by ID is only going to run when we run the compiled script through the browser. This will cause an error if we run this compiled script through Node, because Node doesn't have a document with a method get element by ID in it. It's not over yet. We'll need to root dot inner HTML equals thread.getGarply. Control S. Now, this is a common problem you're going to have when using TypeScript and trying to write to a HTML document. The thing is here that the TypeScript can't be sure that we actually have a root. So what it's doing there is trying to make it optional for us, whether root is undefined or not. But the way to fix this, and I didn't add that question mark then as I was typing, the IDE did that for me. But if you delete that and instead over here write as HTML div element like that, it's then fixed. Now I've used as a HTML div element there because root, if I look at it, is a div element. So HTML div element. I could have also written HTML element and that would have been okay as well. But if you write HTML div element, when you press the dots to get the IntelliSense, everything in here will be relevant to the types and properties of a div element. There's still a lot. Anyway, Control S. Now, that's the only two lines you need. That line is still going to output to the browser's console, but this is going to output to the browser's HTML document. So let's compile it. So TSC command foo ts, and now we can open that HTML in the browser. So foo.html, just like that. And this will open a browser on your computer. There we go. At that address, ABC123123. Excellent.